So we're going to talk about how to answer a question. So anytime you have a spoken or written answer to a question, this is how you want to format it. And it doesn't matter the subject or the place. There are 3 parts whenever you're asking a question. Plus, as you can see, a little bonus one up there. If you throw in a hook, that's going to make your answer just a little bit better. This is how you're going to extend yourself. This is how you're going to get your extra credit. This is how you're going to work above and beyond. Okay, so you might have a hook. That's how you're going to draw someone in, get them a little bit excited about your answer. Then you need a topic sentence, which needs to be clear and concise, straight to the point, supporting proof that supports the topic sentence, and then your conclusion that ties it all together. So let's look at an example. So here's a question I have. What is a literary symbol in the story The Lion King, right? And we know a symbol is something that represents something else, stands for something else. Flags are symbols for countries. So here's how I would format that, going through those steps. First, I have to start with the hook and the topic sentence, right? So I'm going to come up with a hook, some way to drag them in and grab onto my listeners or my readers. Then I'm going to use the question to formulate a sentence that's going to be my topic of my paragraph, my essay, my answer. Okay, so watch how I use the question as part of my topic sentence here. So here's my hook for the answer to my question. Now, my question asked for a symbol, and I'm going to use the thunderstorm. That's the symbol that I'll be talking about. So I'm going to talk about thunderstorms and what they are as my hook. So you can see, thunderstorms occur when a moist, warm air mass and a cold, dry air mass collide, and there is conflict between the 2 air masses, just like you have conflict between characters. When the characters in a novel collide, it often takes place during a thunderstorm, right? Warm, moist air, cold, dry air, they're pretty much opposite, just like Simba and Scar. Here's my topic sentence. I'm taking part of the question and I'm turning it into the basis of my answer. In The Lion King, the physical fight between Simba and Scar takes place during a thunderstorm, and the storm is a symbol of the conflict between the 2 lions. So there I'm talking about what the symbol is. Now, here's the big part. So after you have your very simple topic sentence, you have to support it. Okay? Even if you're an expert, people expect you to support what you're saying with proof. So when you do this, you should have at least 3 statements that support your idea in your topic statement. Okay? They may be quotes, they may be conclusions that you've drawn, examples, data, anything like that. Another idea is to pose an alternative or a contrasting point of view and explain why it's incorrect. So if somebody would disagree with me, I have to explain why they would be incorrect in disagreeing with me. Now, when you're offering that support, if your teacher says, I would like some fries with that. What? Okay, well, here's what we mean by fries. These are things you can use for your supporting proof. Facts, reasons, incidents. What's an incident? I'm talking about an incident between Scar and Simba. Examples, statistics, sensory details. Don't forget about sensory details. Those 5 senses can be very powerful in helping you form your argument and answer your question. So here's my supporting proof for mine. The thunderstorm that takes place while Simba and Scar are fighting represents the conflict between them. There's my first one. Both of them want to be king, but there can be only one, right? So we got another bit of why there's a conflict. That's number 2. Now here's where I'm giving the non-example and saying why it's wrong. If both of them could be king, then there wouldn't be a problem. But they can't both be king, so we do have a problem, right? So that's my non-example. So I've got 1, 2, 3 supporting statements there. Then you need a conclusion. You need to tie this all up with a bow as you hand it off to your reader or your audience. or the person you're arguing with, right? You can restate your topic sentence. You can explain why your proof supports your topic sentence, or you might use a hook or some final thought. Here's how I did it with mine. So I added sort of a different thought onto mine. It has to do with a different symbol. So I say, once Simba wins the fight, the rain stops and the sun shines, right? Simba's won the conflict. But this is a very different symbol. So I'm saying, well, here's another symbol, but I'm not going to talk about that one because I already talked about one. But I'm letting the person know, hey, I noticed more than one symbol. So do you see what I'm doing here? I'm letting someone know that I'm pretty smart. I didn't just find one symbol. I found more than one. So let's review. When you do your answer, when you're writing it, you're planning it, whether it's in your head and you're about to speak it, or it's on paper, you're writing it, you need your 3 sections, maybe your bonus. If you can, come up with a hook. Then a very clear, concise, and short topic sentence. That's got to be straight to the point. Supporting proof, right? Fries. Yes, we want fries with that. And then your conclusion. Tie it all together in a nice manner with a closing thought. If you do this, you are going to have excellent answers to any question. And you're going to look pretty brilliant.